Okay, here we go again. Resuming day 29. As I recall, we got the waves of refugees in. And now we got to go out and get all the other people. It's been a long time since I read the storyline. I forget what they're doing out there, but there's other people. We're going to get everybody. We're going to go to all destinations, clear the map, survive the storm. So I'm just going to build roads here and see where we're at. We're working. Looks like I got some spare engineers. I got at least... oh yeah, and we've got the... we're trying to build up some wood. I think so we can get one more thing of research in. Let's do this first. So I think all I've got left is this, which is 100 wood. Nothing here that I need. Nothing here that I need. So other than building the houses, I am going to need 100 wood for the research. I think that's why I've got these off. I could turn this one off too. We're easily going to get to the 100 wood. Did I leave this on? I did. Alright, we got 100 wood, so I'm going to turn these at least two of these back on. Let's turn these two back on. I don't have anybody homeless. Let's see what's going on out here. So here's the deal. The storm's coming from up here, right? It's coming in this direction. So we want to make sure we get all these destinations cleared out before there's going to be some pop-up, right? Once we investigate here, then there's going to be another one over here. The other thing we got to start thinking about is this outpost depot. Those people will die if we don't bring them back soon enough. And I'm pretty sure it has to be done by the middle of day 32, the end of work time on day 32 or so, or things don't go well. Build a couple of tents just because I can, or I mean, I say tents, I mean houses. Alright. Need to build a road for those houses. Wouldn't hurt anything to have a road here too. A lot of people like to have roads just everywhere. I don't think it really helps me in this run. So what do I need? I need this. Like all the roads that go radially, if I'm saying that correctly, to the, like all these roads that go this way, like in between the houses, like, does it really make any difference? I'm not sure it does. I mean, are they really slower from getting from here? I mean, they got, if they're trying to go, let's say they're trying to go out here, you don't see that it's any faster. If there's a road from here to here, I guess I've never really watched it close enough to see if it slows them down or not. So let's see. Where's he at? Here's the survivors. Bring them to the city. And if you notice now, that opened up a destination down here, so we want to go that way. So how many is he bringing? 19, 18? I've got enough houses being built. I think I've got extra houses anyway. Let's see. Oh no, I've got 20 homeless. Darn, this is the homeless. I don't know why I said I didn't have any homeless. Alright, let's turn this on. It's on setting 1. So I'll build a few more houses. And we also need to decide what to do with our automatons. I want 3 per foot. So I've only got 1 research left, right? So I guess I'll just leave 1 automaton on research and I'll put the rest of them to work overnight. I could really do all of them. I don't know what I think I'm saving it for. In fact, I think I will. On, and then put 1 on steel, I suppose. Off, because do I have 2 on wood? I do. Alright, put 1 on steel. There's going to be an event later in the game where the people are going to demand a bunch of wood, and I want to be able to provide it to them. We're going to bring them. Now I wonder if I messed up, because I usually I have my second scout following to here and then going to here to Camp Meteor. I think we'll be alright. So my research has stopped, but that's fine. I've almost got enough food saved to survive the storm. Let me go ahead, turn these 2 charcoal kilns back on, because I'm going to forget about them if I don't. Nobody's sick. And I don't think, well, we're only at minus 58, so. Where's he at? We're there. So what are we going? We're going down to 2 levels colder tomorrow, so people will start getting sick. But what I'm getting at is I could almost close like these steam hubs down with the infirmaries because we don't need them. What I never quite figured out is if I close this down, do the people in the infirmaries, are they still like the workers? They're now livable instead of, right? Whereas they were in comfortable. I don't know if they get sicker because of that. Thing is I don't think I need to turn off that steam hub. I'd like to build at least 1 more large resource depot. Might as well do this. And I may actually want 2 more. to have one for coal, one for food. Turn the overdrive on. I don't think anybody's getting sick. Alright, we need to send that guy out again. Send him this way. Go out to Camp Meteor. So we got some sick people from that. Got survivors here. Escort them. See, now we got this destination out here. We need to make sure we get there too. I think we got basically until, like, we got 1, 2, I think we got 3 days before the storm really becomes an issue. I don't think I'm going to bother with food rations for the ill. I don't think it's necessary. I don't need the labor. So at 8 a.m., I don't think I'm going to bother putting my automatons back in these workshops. I don't think we need it. We'll have the stereoscopic lens researched by the end of the day with the other engineers and their, the engineers that are working in workshops, right? And that'll keep my automatons fresh, so right at 1800 they can start doing what I've got them doing right now, making food, raw food, and wood and steel. So I'm going to build a few more houses. Ran me out of steel. So really we don't have any issues. I feel like we're good on coal, we're good on food. I'll go ahead and turn that off. People on. I could build another infirmary. I'll do that after 8 a.m. These guys off. There's Walter, yes, off. Max. A little slow here this afternoon. That's okay. So, where to put the next infirmary? Like there, it's not in the heat zone. There, it's not in the heat zone. There, it's not in the heat zone. So, my question sort of becomes, do I want to build a new steam hub location for infirmaries? I mean, I know I'm going to need at least one. You can't place them there. Can't place them here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. start. Gosh. I'm thinking if I put one here and put one here, so I want to put it right there. I'm going to start a road. For it. Like this. I think. No, that's not what I want. So there's going to be another row of houses back there, so I'm going to erase a little bit of this road here. Is that what I want? Like another row of houses, yes. I think that'll do it. It will need a steam hub when the time comes. And I don't know how close it needs to be, but I'm going to place it there. So on this one I might actually do, you know, a 2-level steam hub, and I see how big it is. I know I can get, like, I won't be in the way of this where that coal mine would be. I won't be on any of my houses, so I like that. When we dismantle the industrial hothouses, we can replace them with infirmaries right there on the spot, but the industrial ones have 2 steam cores, and so I'll need another place for a second infirmary that I can create with them. So I think it's faster. I don't know if it's faster to go here and then here, or faster to go here and then here. But I'm going there and then here. I think we'll be fine. So now we've got 37 sick. I don't like that. The other thing I was going to mention is here's my large resource depot. I'm going to go ahead and make this for food. And I'm going to go find my food ones out here, and I'm going to change them to wood. Oh no, don't do that. Change wood. Alright, so that's okay. So there's the. So we've prepared for the storm. We've already got enough food. We've got the heat. We need to rescue some more people and recall all our scouts, etc. I don't think I need to research anything. I think we're done. Don't need generator range. I could do boosted scout sleds right now, but it's not necessary. I don't use medical automatons. I'm not going to make any more automatons or prosthetics. I'm not going to use a coal thumper. I'm not going to use a coal mine. I'm not going to use sawmills anymore. All these are going to use gathering posts. All these have been researched. So if I wanted right now, I could tear down all my workshops, which I'm going to do eventually. Like I told you about when we have the event where they want all the people want all the wood. I'm going to dismantle them, and that'll give me a bunch of wood from the dismantling process. Let me go ahead and build my houses here. Let's see where. Oops. All right, right there. All right. So the steam hub, I'm gonna turn it off for now. I'm not gonna man that infirmary yet. Staff it. Yeah, we're about to top 4,000 food rations. I was hoping to have 5,000 by the storm. I was hoping to have 5,000 coal, so I don't know that we'll get the coal. Let's see. Waiting? I don't know where to send him now. I have to think. Just to cover my bets, I'm going to send him here. Just in case this is people and there's another destination. I think there might be. I think we're well prepared for the storm. We're not going to have much reason anymore to make a whole bunch of steel. We're going to need steel to build the infirmaries. When it's, I think, don't we? Let's see. Yeah, we need steel to build the infirmaries, but it shouldn't be a problem. So what I'm getting at is, well, I don't know. We'll see what we got for resource storage. It's never really a problem either. I think I keep saying the game is basically won as long as I don't do anything stupid at this point. At 8 o'clock I want to, or 1800, excuse me, I want to put my automatons back on wood, hot houses, and steel. And it's debatable whether I even want to put him on steel. I could put him on charcoal kiln. And we'll see if we can get our charcoal up a little bit. Keep it from going down. It probably won't rise overnight, but it won't go down as much as it would have otherwise. Just got to remember he's there. Uh-oh. On him going this way. Talking about doing stupid stuff. I got to remember to get all these guys back. I got to remember there's 3 scout teams and 2 what do they call resource what do they call these? Outpost depots. Got to recall all them. We got to keep them moving. We got to recall all of them in time that they don't die. It would be a shame to have a death like that from this run that's preventable. So we've got the stereoscopic lens, and I'm not seeing the storm yet. You know, we still got a few days to make food rations and collect coal. Looks like I'm a little short on coal. I'm going to see what I actually got here for coal. I can have almost 5,000. Raw food, I can have 6,100. Alright, send this guy this way. So if I got any raw foods over here in these smaller depots, I might change them to coal. Maybe I could balance out my storage a little bit between coal and... So now I can have 6,300 coal. Oh, now I can only have 5,700 food? I doubt I'll get to either anyway. We'll see. Turn on the overdrive. Still got 19 sick. But I don't think that's a problem. I have another steam core. I can build an infirmary out here. So that's sort of the other thing. Like the space over here where I told you I was going to put infirmaries, where these hot houses are, where the workshops are, that we can perfectly fit care houses and a prayer house. So that makes a nice little health facility for the storm. We want to equip the man. I think he finds his daughter whether you equip him or not, but we've got nothing to lose by equipping him. So how many infirmaries do we have right now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 infirmaries. 9, 10 when I dismantle this. I'm going to leave this guy here for right now. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 infirmaries. That's 180, plus we're going to get at least one more steam core, 19, 20. So we should have, I think, 20 infirmaries by the time the storm hits. That's enough for 200 people. We get care houses. We'll have 4, 5, 6 or so of those, and that's 120 people. So 320 people we can put in. It would be nice to have a facility for all 662 people, but I think actually 7 of these are. We're ending up with around 690. I don't think we'll have. We won't have facilities for all of them. Alright. So, carry on. Yeah, see there's this destination up here. And we want to start thinking about getting our automatons out of the places they are in for the day shift. Start that process now. I don't really have an order that's important now. I mean, I got everything I need already. You talking about, yeah, see, there is this one down here. But I think that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and send this guy to the snow burrows down over here. I'm hedging my bets. If I need to go out here after I go to the large crater, then I think I'll be fine. So I did have the automaton here. So I should have 7 automatons available. Yep. Alright. And the people are healed. I'm doing okay. I gotta go check my chili real quick. Hold on. Hey, make me a big pot of Texas Red for those of you guys that know what Texas Red is, guys and gals. Alright. So I could be fast forwarding quite a bit instead of boring you guys all to death. I'm just afraid of making a mistake. After putting all this time into it, but so how much food do they want me to have? I'm wondering if I'm still gaining on the food or not. Alright, I'm gonna wait right there. Half tempted to go faster scouts, but I'm not gonna do that. Did I turn this off? No. Okay. Okay, so that's just technology, so I feel like I can go here and then over to here, so I'm going to go from here to here. So we've got, gosh, it's tempting. Oh god, do I want to go one more steam hub? Or I mean, what do we call these? Steam cores? I think I can do it. Oh, it's a pretty big risk though. Because it takes about a day to get the next one, and then I just got to send the guy back, and I think I got to do it before midnight tomorrow. But I think we're good. Alright, I'm going to build another infirmary here. Oh, we're kind of gaining on the food. Alright, so I'm going to bring this guy back down sort of towards the city. But he doesn't have any people to escort. I think this guy is going to have some people to escort, so if this guy can follow up over here, that would be a prudent thing to do, I think. We're full of steel, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so on the food, thinking about, I don't need wood. I'm going to do charcoal, 2 charcoal kilns, and I'm thinking about doing another hothouse, but doing my hothouses back here, but I think I'm going to do one more kiln. Send them out to here. And I think I may make it yet. I'll get my 5,000 coal, 5,000 food by the time the storm hits. I don't have anybody sick. Can we see the storm yet? We cannot. I want to think this is it. They just haven't seen it with the beacon yet. Right? Like, this is it. Yeah, I think what happens is they just come in tomorrow and say, hey, it's coming, and this is going to be it. Or one day later or something, 2 days later. So, I'm getting up there on coal. Wonder if I should make another resource depot. Let's do. We'll make another large resource depot. Where do we want to put it? Like, I can put it right here. Build 2. What the heck? Probably going to run out of wood overnight making charcoal with these automatons that are on the kilns. So yeah, we got survivors here. And so we still got this destination, so I'm going to switch this guy to this known destination and get him down here. I think that might be the last one. I really want to be watching watching for my Steam Core outpost team. I need to get them back like the moment I get my next Steam Core. I want to bring them back. Bring them home and dismantle them. Honestly, one more Steam Core isn't going to make a difference in my run, but I'm getting greedy. If I lose this run because I get a death, those guys die. If one dies, they all die. Up to 5,000 steel. So that's it. So again, I'm going to cover my bets in case there's someplace I need to go over here. I'm not quite heading home yet. Nobody's getting sick. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit. We've got 12 hours, which will put us at 4:30, and that's kind of pushing it. No, they don't know. I think I'm going to chicken out. That's actually 15. Yeah, I'm chickening out. I'm dismantling this outpost. And so I still might get. Yeah, I think I still will. Okay, so I don't quite understand the mechanic, I guess. So this guy, the transport, will still get my Steam Core to me, I think. Alright, yeah, that's... I should know this by now. I took so much time learning to play this game that this particular run that I really don't have the ending down near as well as like everything else. That's okay. I'm gonna max out these hothouses with people, or normal hours, working hours. And that gives me 7 automatons. So I got the 2 new. I can make one of these coal, make one of them food. Turn this off. Don't have anybody sick. So I thought I'd already been to Camp Compass. It's not. Alright. Well, I'm thinking I might hit 5,000 food today, but by the time overnight rolls around, they'll have eaten it, some of it. It's just amazing to me that the wall drills are all I'm using to make wood to feed my charcoal kilns. I only have 4 charcoal kilns. They only employ 5 people each, so that's only 20 people, plus 10 in each wall drill. 20, 30, 40 people, creating enough coal to maintain, not only maintain the generator, but put coal away. So I've got all the survivors. Let me see where we're at here. So I think I can dismantle the scout team that just got back. And as you may remember, some of these scout team members may be sick or hungry. Really see an increase there. So maybe none of those guys were. About 2 hours away from my other steam hub, and another couple hours away from the team coming back. Got 19 sick. I think that's okay. Okay, so I'm not doing as good on wood as I was. I think I'm going to turn these off for a minute. I'm going to keep that guy there for a minute. This is probably not the best way to do this, but I want to get some wood built up. I think it's going to be any time now before when the people want my... Oh, that was the these guys coming back. So did I get my... I did. I got everything. So I could never know which one it is. This one I can disband. Alright. And I think I could dismantle that for... But it doesn't give me anything. So I don't see the point. Doesn't give me any wood or steel. Alright, I got some wood built up. We go on. And then 1, 2, explore, escort. Holy crap! All right. Oh, God, I'm hoping those aren't people. I might build one just to be on the safe side, and I'm going to send them out here. Alright, just in case, if these are people and they got to escort back, and these are people and they got to escort back, I'm worried. You see the frost on the frozen pond and the supplies and everything here? They're going to be at Tesla next, right? So that's why I had to get that outpost team home before they froze to death. I'm very tempted to go, let's see, on, and I'm going to go do this back one here. I think if I go heater and on, I can make some more food. Where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop down below 4,000 coal or 5,000 coal, but that's okay. I want to get my wood up overnight. Yes, I actually said I want to get my wood up overnight. I don't know how much storage I have for the wood though. $750. I need more storage for wood. Don't dismantle. Why do I do that? I'm trying to go this way. I'm going to change this to wood. I'm going to change this to wood. I don't know why when I do, somewhere on here it should show you how much wood you can actually save. But it doesn't. Now at 1650, that should be enough. Alright, we're going to send them this way. So I think I'm going to hope to get everybody back home and dismantled. Maybe not the coal. The coal here that's coming here, that's going to be the last one I dismantle. That 800 coal a day is nice. Go ahead and turn this on. We've got 19 sick. If I see it spike, I'm going to start feeding them, the sick people, with the extra rations. So they'll heal quicker, but I don't think they're going to spike. We're going to warm up a little bit tomorrow. I didn't see if we got up to 5,000 food rations overnight or yesterday, but let's see. Hungry mother, give her the rations. Now my hope is down a little bit. Everyone's home in a home. I don't have any. Like I wonder how many spare beds I have. So I got a bunch of spare beds. I got 45, 46, 47. One thing I've been thinking about doing is getting rid of these medical posts and putting like care houses in there. I could also put, oh, I forgot I have another steam core, so I can build another infirmary out here in my infirmary farm. That's the last one until I dismantle the hothouses or dismantle a automaton. But what I'm going to do later in the game with the storm, I'm going to have automatons on the wall drills and on the 4 coal or charcoal kilns, so I can dismantle one. The thing is these medical posts get too cold. They don't have enough insulation later in the game to do any good, so you might as well dismantle them. might as well dismantle the... So yeah, I usually, now that I think about it, it's going to warm up this morning. So I'm going to do all that dismantling of this stuff this morning. We'll start getting the automatons off the... Let's see, I'm thinking this is a theft. Okay, I want to address it. And that raises discontent quite a bit. So what I'm going to do, we can do all this. And that'll... So off, max, wood, off, max, wood, off, max. And then I'm going to go ahead and start these up again. With all the dismantling I'm going to do, we're going to have lots of wood and steel. So, yeah, that's one thing. I might... Shoot. Well, I want to waste the steel. I'm going to build another large resource depot real quick. If there is such a thing as doing this real quick. Tractor cutter. I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to make that steel. Explore. Only technology there. So this guy can go here. He gets there in 11 hours. I'm going to go ahead and send this guy back to the city. I think that's the last one. Once I get... Alright, I'm gonna dismantle him. Wait a minute. I'm gonna leave that guy there. What the hell? Hey. I get confused. I thought I turned this guy around. I'm going to leave him there just to make sure that's the last sight. Alright. And we'll disband the guys. You notice the hunger went up? Those are my hungry guys, probably from the first scout team I sent out. If you notice, they were at the top, so I think that's probably the deal. But I've got 4,470 food rations, whereas when I sent them out, I had 0. So, come on, Resource Depot. Nope, left on the steam hub again. Alright, we're going to make this steel. So when I dismantle all these workshops, hopefully I'll retain most of the steel, if not all of it. The easiest way to do this is to just use that arrow button to find all the workshops. This should up our wood supply quite a bit too. Put it where we need it for when we we get that event where the people demand the wood. Well, I do build a lot of workshops down there. Alright, that's all of them. So, and like I mentioned, with these 4 over here, I'm going to replace them with care houses. We're going to do 1, 2, 3 care houses and 1 prayer house. I don't know if I've mentioned, but sick people will get out of the infirmaries and go to the damn prayer houses to pray, and they'll die when they do. Sometimes, if their death timer is far enough along. So now, for whatever reason, it seems like I'm struggling a little bit to get the food cooked. So I can make another cookhouse. Where would be a good place for that cookhouse? I like to have the cookhouses near the infirmaries. Because I have the sneaking suspicion that they go and eat. So I'm wondering if I could put one right here. We're going to need a cookhouse and a prayer house down here. Want prayer houses near all my infirmaries. And then I forgot to place a shrine out here as well. Alright. Explore. Carry on. Nothing to do. Okay, that's it. Everybody go home. So everybody's on their way home. Except for this. The coal mine. That's fine. So I don't know if I mentioned, but the reason I did all that dismantling today is because it's a warmer day. We're down to minus 76, or up to minus 76, however you'd say it. And I think the people doing the building and the dismantling are going to get a little less sick because of it. God damn it, I got flies. Okay, so I'm going to pause the game here. Oh, I need to put my automatons on what I want. Let's see, food. Yes. I'm slow doing that. Industrial hothouse. Industrial hothouse. Hothouse. Turn the heater on. So there's 6, and then I want to see, like, where. Do I want to cook food? I think I do. Or do I want... Shit. Do I want wood? I'm going to start with food. I'm going to put him in this cookhouse here. Turn the heater on so it'll work. And he'll start cooking food. He only cooks at 48% because he's an automaton. I don't know if that's the best idea. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to find storage for raw food if I don't cook overnight. Alright, I'm going to stop here. and I'll be